Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hate okay, but yeah, with all seriousness, we are back. Yeah. Yeah. um yeah. So this is an FYB ranking. Yeah. I am gonna get dead. Okay, anyways. So yeah, this is the second time I'm doing this. The first time I did it was like back when episode 8 was the newest episode, and right now episode 16 is the newest episode, meaning two things. One, we finished round one, so that took literally a year. And second, we got a second ranking now. Yeah. Yeah. um so yeah, this is just my ranking. There's 32 solos. We're not including obviously a bonus and remasters, mainly because like they're not like the actual canon series. I mean, Um, anniversary bonus is technically canon, but it's not like okay, whatever. You know what I mean. I just 32 solos. First off, this is my opinion, so you don't have to agree with me, but just don't hate what I think because this is just generally what I think. Second, if you are in FYB, so there's 32 people in FYB. So if you are in FYB, don't get offended. This video is made for fun purposes. If you're on lower on the list, don't take it as your beatbox was bad. Just take it as like maybe you could do better next time, or maybe just a few changes you could have made. But overall, there's not really any bad beatboxes. Well, except two. We're gonna talk about that when we get there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Oh yeah, also enjoy. Obviously, you guys have to enjoy. That's the third one, so obviously. Anyways, let's get started. With 32, the stick person drip, like last time. I don't know what exactly you're expecting if this was going higher. This is probably going to stay as the lowest beatbox in the whole series, most likely. Um, there's not too much to say about it. I don't know. 31 when a beatboxer 12, which is not exactly a drip. It's more is called as a joke beatbox. So the difference between a drip and a drip is pretty much like an altered form of a character or a member in OIBB, while a joke beatbox is created by the member that originally quit, but also as well like it's pretty much like a joke beatbox, while a drip is made by the host or just someone else that's associated with the host, and whatever. Um, I find it more morally ironic that both my siblings that were in FYB had to go against people that quit. It's not my fault. It's literally a coincidence. I'm not even joking. It's the thing is, I actually think they would both win, whether they would have drip or not. Um, Lily Peaches definitely. FNAF Flavor Night Max is more debatable, but I feel like he would have probably won from that time. Like if going off by now, probably would have lost, but by off that time when the episode was recently out, he would have probably won. So yeah, whatever. 30. We go into Club SpongeBob. To be honest, I don't think it was necessarily bad. It was just incredibly quiet. His beatboxing was also pretty bad. It was like, and I mean, it's not bad, but he could have relied on more other things. And I also only heard literally one roast, which I'm gonna throw you in the trash or something around that. I don't think the beatbox was necessarily bad. If he fixed the quiet problem, it would have instantly be higher on this list, and then maybe improve on the beatboxing part. I probably would have put him near 20s. So, 29 will be going to freaking Mini Bungie, bro. I don't understand why people put Mini Bungie lower than Club SpongeBob's, because Mini Bungie's, from what you can hear, like the same problem. It's quiet, so that's the same problem with Club SpongeBob's. Um, it's his beatboxing you can hear more clearly, and if you can hear his beatboxing, it's better than Club SpongeBob's. He has a more interesting flow. Like if you watch the original beatbox that he posts on his channel and turn up the whole volume, I think you will be able to hear it more clearly. And if you watch Club SpongeBob, I don't even know how you're gonna do it, but I liked Mina Bungies more either way though. So yeah. 28. Flynn 1010, or just call it Flynn. I call him Flynn in the episode. I think necessarily Flynn didn't do bad. I just feel like he did lazy, if that makes sense. I feel like he didn't try. Flynn's beatboxing sounded literally like him turning into a zombie. Like, literally go watch it. Just like, okay, this is me not trying to make fun of him, but like you can literally go hear the beatbox. Um, Also, I think he did better roasting than Dark Horse, which is a little ironic in my opinion. Um, I think I don't know. There's not too much to say about it. Like, it's just it's not great. It's not bad, but it's like it's hard. It's like meh. It's like averagely D tier in my opinion. 27. We will be going to Dark Horse. I think Dark Horse did decent. His felt really rushed, if that makes sense. His beatboxing wasn't bad. His roast, I think he didn't really try on. He just come. I don't know. I really didn't like any of the roast Dark Horse produced. Um, I think his flow was decent. It could have been better. Overall, the episode, like not the episode, but both beatboxes just felt rushed anyway, so that's why they're gonna be lower on the list. But Dark Horse overall didn't do that bad, but if he would have tried, because he told me that he didn't try because it was his friend. So if he did try, I feel like he would have probably been closer to the 20 spot. But I don't know. I really hope he tries really like a lot harder in round two. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, 26, which will be going to Easton Plays. I generally like the roasting more than Manus's roasting, which put me like this. I think Easton did good off roasting terms and flow terms. His roasting was like, I see you simping, I see Hallis simping over you. Like it's so ironic, and it's at this point like a meme for the whole like FYB community. It's hilarious. Um, I generally did not think this beatbox was bad. I really actually I prefer this one a lot over than others because it's like more of an interesting type beatbox. Um, that's all I gotta say about it. That's pretty much it. 25, which will be going to X Rolls. To be honest, X Rolls beatbox wasn't bad. I like it. I just think there's a lot of potential that's kind of thrown off for this one. First of all, obviously the whispering, you guys know about that. Um, uh, I would also have to say the flow a little bit. I feel like he could have put more thought in the flow, but other than that, the beatboxing I think he did better than Host, and the roasting he did pretty average on. So yeah, overall not bad. 24, which I'll be given to Ruby. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 Hold on. One more okay. Okay. I think Ruby did pretty good, but he definitely rushed it. I'm pretty sure the scenario happened. I don't know. Something happened, and I told him that like the episode will come out soon. I need you to like hurry with the beatbox. Like I didn't mean like that it was gonna come out that same day, but I meant it more as like it was gonna come out in this upcoming week. So I needed to finish the beatbox quickly, and he literally finished it in 5 minutes. I, okay, if he probably put like maybe a good hour into it, he probably would have almost win against Yoshi Master. I'm not even joking here. I think if you put some time in it, because Ruby's very good. I just like I feel like he's lazy with some of the beatboxes. He just wants to finish quickly and stuff. But overall, though, I think he did pretty well for a 5 minute beatbox. Beatbox he took in 5 minutes, but yeah, overall it wasn't bad. 20 freaking 3 boys. Let's go. The beatbox king. To be honest, this beatbox was not bad. There was a few things I really would have changed about it. Um, Maybe the flow a little bit. And I can tell from like his perspective and also as well as like because this was obviously made like a year ago. So like from his year ago beatboxes that I can tell from this beatbox he did not try. I can tell a few reasons why he didn't try. I just, I don't really want to say it right now. You know what I mean? Like, not me to be offensively, but yeah. I think TBK could have done better on some cases, but overall he did pretty good. I think he did pretty good. 22. Be going to FNAF Lover 898 Max. I'm not gonna lie here. Every like tier list I see about FYB on like the Discord server, everyone puts FNAF Lover 898 Max in D tier, and I can agree with that. I don't think it's necessarily low or mid D. If anything, I think it's high D, low C, maybe mid C at most. Literally at most. Like I'm talking, you would be gracious to put this at mid C, but yeah, there's just a lot I like about the backstory of this beatbox. Considering this was literally the first beatbox he has ever done for like literally anything, I think he did pretty good on like he did this before anything else. This was his literally first CBB type beatbox, like first CBB content ish beatbox he's ever done. I I really think he did pretty good for it. The flow wasn't bad. The roasting was slower. So that's the only thing I really would discipline on. But overall was not that bad. I think he did pretty good on 21. Pico plays. This beatbox was generally not bad. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I and Pacey did it too, if that makes sense. I think if he probably put a little bit more editing to the beatbox, I think he probably would have put a very good fight against Leandro. Like the part, I don't know, like the part is like where he repeats the same sentence like 9 times. You guys know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain that one sentence. I feel like if you would have like put like maybe additional beatboxing or maybe even cloning his voice, I feel like he would have probably put up a good potential battle with Landrew. I I feel like that's the main problem with the beatbox. Overall, though, it was pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. Here, yeah. Number 20, Astro. Okay. Astro did pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie here. His beatbox was a lot better than I thought he. I never heard an Astro beatbox before this, so I don't know. Um, Astro did good. I There's one thing, and a lot of closer friends know about this, but I guess everyone's now gonna know. I hate beatboxes that are crowded. Crowded terms meaning like things like beatboxes that literally sound just everything you can put on it just in one, like the whole thing, like cloning like times three, which is already more than enough, but if like additional cloning, so it's kind of harder to explain with cloning, but whatever. Beatboxing with the three cloning, I mean, that's okay. The beat's incredibly loud. I mean, if you want a beat to like sound like loud enough people can hear, but like you want it a little bit more quiet so your voice is more standing out than the beat. And then just everything's just standing out. Everything. I like beatboxes that kind of are simple based, maybe 2 to 3 cloning at most at like one part. But I just there's a lot of I just generally hate try to beatboxes more if and there's nothing wrong with like a crowded moment where like you have like that one moment that's like, oh my gosh, that's a sick moment. Like for example, of like I don't know, just let's just say CBB for example, Sonic when he turns super, he he has additional flowbacks. He has an epic moment, like literally just this moment of like, wow, that's sick. That's like an example of crowdedness. There's multiple things happening at the same time where it's like overdosing and hard to take in at once. That sounds wrong, but yeah. When it's the whole beatbox though, so pretty much all of it at this, like literally all of it at the same time for the whole thing, that's more than a minute and 30 seconds long. It sounds less good than it potentially was. So yeah. 19, which will ironically go into Ellie Jeffrey 2. I can tell why a lot of people think Ellie Jeffrey 2 may have lost or may have won. A lot of people say that Astro got clapped, or like Astro should have won, and Ellie Jeffrey 2 was one of the worst beatboxes. I can see why people would think Astro won. I generally wouldn't be surprised if Astro won. That was probably the closest battle in FYB. Um, LA Jeffrey too, though. I really think his beginning was really catchy. I like the beatboxing and flow moment, and yeah, I generally find this to be on the better side of beatboxing. Like I said, I don't really like crowded beatboxes, so that's one of the main reasons why I did think I LA won. But yeah, and overall though they're not bad. They're both beatboxes were not bad. I just generally think I really wouldn't be surprised if people thought Astro won. Like it was, you can think either one would have won, and I really wouldn't be surprised. 18 Sticky E. Okay. Problems with it, and there's not that many. Surprisingly, um, so backstory, he made the beatbox, like everything for the beatbox except the beat, and when he finished it, he asked me if if I could put like a beat to it, like a music to it. And I told him, sure, I'll try to find something that matches his flow. But his flow was just so random that it was just hard to find one. And I finally found one that like closely matched it. And then he put up a pretty good fight against Infinity. I think if he would have put his own beat, like his own music on his own and made his own flow, I'm pretty sure you probably would have won. Um, but overall, it was not that bad. That's all I gotta say. 17, which will ironically will be going to Infinity. We have all these close battles. Um, Infinity did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, he did pretty good for his beatbox. A little overcrowded, I will admit. His beat was a little bit louder, but overall not bad. I think he did pretty good. Number 16, Kill. I'm one of those people that thought Cherry Juice won. There's nothing wrong with Kill's beatbox, but like I said before with Astro's beatbox, I hate crowded beatboxes, and most, if not literally all of Kill's beatboxes are crowded. There's nothing wrong with crowded beatboxes. It's just when it's overcrowded, it's just morely annoying than it is like music. Like if anything more than the three additional things, and when the music or slash beat slash whatever heck is louder than your actual voice, then that's a big problem already right there. I generally think Kill did pretty good for his beatbox, but overall, um, pretty decent. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Number 15, PZ. Oh boy, I think PZ did pretty well. It it was I it's kind of hard to explain PZ's beatbox. It had it the roasts weren't bad. I like his bring up the when he brought up Jay's previous loses. I think PZ did good on terms of roasting and flow. Beatboxing he did okay on. I think this beatbox was literally the definition of 50-50, but it was not bad. I think it was definitely not bad. It was generally on the better side. Number 14, Super Mario Madness Solo 1. Okay. Super SMM did pretty good on this. I'm not gonna lie. His beatboxing wasn't bad. His flow wasn't bad. His roasting though, I'm gonna bring this up literally every time. He literally roasted himself. Yeah, I think there's I don't think his song choice was like a good song choice, because like the song choice wasn't really like instrumental as like other song choices. Like for example, like when I don't know, I don't know, I can't think of any examples, but there's lots of good song choices out there and very little bad ones. But Manus's song choice was just the same flow over and over again. So there's not really, it's gonna be the same thing for his flow as well. So yeah. 13, Creeper XRP2/3, whatever he goes by now. Honestly, I think Creeper did pretty well. I think he did pretty well for like a returning statement, because I'm pretty sure He only had two IBB appearances before this. Yeah, mine and yeah, and this was like a whole bunch after. I'm pretty sure, was this his second? I'm pretty sure it was his third. I'm not completely sure. Creeper, if you're watching, please tell me. But honestly, I think he did pretty well. His roasting was definitely better than Sapphire's. His flow was a little bit better, I will admit. Obviously, if he edited it, like he put like additional editing on it, I think he probably would have won. But other than that, he did pretty good. Number 12, Lukey freaking Coaster. I'm gonna be honest here. I think his beatbox was a little unoriginal. He did, what was it called? Industrial Baby, whatever heck, by Lil Nas X. Um, it it's not a bad song choice. I could see why people would want to do that. Because I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure most, if not, okay, probably a lot, probably a good like 60% of YBBs has at least one person that has done Industrial Baby. I'm not even joking. Um, yeah, I don't think it's bad. I actually really enjoyed it. There's very little things I think I would have changed about it. I think the main problem is that a random person did a lot, like really good. I feel like Lukey Coaster would need to do like a really good potential beatbox for herself. But like, I think this is probably one of the best Lukey Coaster beatboxes he has ever done. I really enjoyed it. It's overall not bad, and yeah, not bad. 11. Yeah, we're almost to the final 10, which I'll be giving to Host 23. I really enjoyed this beatbox. I think it's pretty pure. It has its moments. I think the flow was amazing. The beatboxing was pretty good. The roasting was out of this world. I think this was probably one of the best episodes, like best solos with like roasting and entailed in it. I generally really like this one. There's not that many problems with it. The problem I have with it, and last time I believe I ranked it as like number 3 or 4 or something like that. The problem I have with it is just I'm not growing to it. Like it's just like when I watch him, like this is good, but like I mean I don't know why I see it. I liked it as much as I did before. It's not bad, and I actually really still like it a lot. But there's not that many I would have changed about it. But yeah, all right, number 10, final 10. Let's go. Leandra B. To be honest, this beatbox was definitely not bad. It was more on the crowded side, which I mean I will minus some points for that one. I'm not gonna lie. His flow was not bad. His beatboxing was definitely not bad. His roast, I mean, is a little harder to understand what he's kind of saying because crowdedness. Um, Although other than that, the only problem I had with it is just the beatbox like landed on too long. The problem I have with lots of community members, and this is literally going for everyone. So whether if you made 2 or 3 beatboxes or 700, a lot of people that are pretty decent, like not amazing, but okay or good, make beatboxes that are like 20 minutes to like 20 minutes and 40 seconds to like 3 minutes and 50 seconds, which there's nothing wrong with making a longer beatbox. But when it's the same thing, like as a repeat over and over again, it's just getting annoying and it's lasting too long. People like Real One Rev can do longer beatboxes because his flow is like different. It's a catchy differences, and it's also pretty good. But when people put a repeat on the same thing over and over again, it just sounds worse than originally before. And then there's also those examples of community members doing pretty good beatboxes, like really good ones, but making it like not even a minute and 30 seconds. So yeah, it's just it. I think Leandro B did pretty well overall though. Number 9, Red Sapphire. I think this one deserves the second catchiest beatbox. It's definitely more on the memorable side. I think I overall, I there's not that much I just could say about this one. Obviously, I can really understand what he was saying, so roasting is gonna be lower spot. Beatboxing was pretty freaking good. Flow was amazing as well. Um, yeah, overall not bad. Number 8. Yes, number 8. Cherry Juice. Oh my gosh. Cherry Juice did amazing in my opinion. His roasting, I it was great. His flow, I mean, it was not bad. It could have. I think I don't know if I'm right on this, but I think he recorded line by line. There's nothing wrong with that because I'm pretty sure Pootsy does it, or Pootsy, or Poopy, Pootsy, whatever the heck his name is. He does that as well. Jerry Juice is not bad. I really enjoyed his beatbox. I could see why Kill won. Like, I could see why people could like it more, but I personally think Cherry just did quite a bit more better. Like, yeah, whatever though. Whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Number 7, Charlie Danger. This one is probably one of the best beatboxes by like OG-ness, if that makes sense. Like, it was pretty good. The flow was not bad. And the beatboxing was not bad. Everything wasn't really that bad. Like it was pretty good. The one thing I can tell, I think he did rush it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There was a little bit of rushing in it. I could tell because the roast were like kind of meh. I think if you put like maybe an extra like 20 minutes into roasting, I feel like this would have easily been in my top 2 or 3. So yeah. Number 6, Burkrock TV. Oh my gosh. Last time I ranked this number 1, and it's number 6. I necessarily don't think I like it less. I just find other beatboxes more appealing than this one now. I think there's a lot want to like about it. Maybe the flow was pretty good. Beatboxing was great. I'm gonna tell you that now. Beatboxing was pretty good. Roasting, not bad. I think Brick Rock TV did amazing for his beatbox. Just, I just, I tend to like other beatboxes more now. Apparently, I don't know. Like, obviously, opinions change after time. It's just, yeah. Number 5. This is the final 5, everyone. This is personally my favorite 5 in the series. Yeah, obviously you guys knew that, but I have to make it clear for those people that don't know. I don't know. Lily Peaches. Some people are gonna be like, "That's not fair. You're putting your sister higher than everyone else just because." Shut up. No, Lily Peach's beatbox was freaking great. Roasting, amazing. Flow, great. Beatboxing, not as great. If she probably had better beatboxing, she would have probably been a little bit higher in my list, like 4, maybe 3 at most. I think she did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I really did enjoy it. There's not that much I didn't enjoy about it. It's just pretty freaking good overall. Number 4, Yoshi Master. I think he did really good on this one. The problem I had with it, I feel like his roasting wasn't necessarily good. Like, it doesn't really have that much flow in the roasting. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like, there's not like a termination because the song he remixed. Like, if you do an original beatbox where like you don't remix anything and you just use a beat or like a music you created, I feel like you can't really mess up with the flow because that's original. You made that own with your own beat. But when you remix a song, Yoshi Master like did, when you have that different flow, it kind of ruins the appeal of the song. I overall wanted to put this a little bit higher, probably like 2 or maybe 3, but after just like rewatching it quite a bit, I think 4 is probably a good spot for it overall though. Number 3, the Hatless Mario family. Okay, guys, Hatless did amazing. I don't care what you say. I don't care. Hatless did freaking amazing. His beatboxing was great. His flow was great. His roasting was Thanos' beautiful shiny forehead. I'm so tired. Okay, look, Hatless did amazing as usual. Hatless usually does better with like YBVs and stuff. I actually think Hallis is probably, in my opinion, the best Sonic OC in FYB. Well, obviously now because reasons. Hallis, I tended to like this one a little bit more than Brick Rocks, but like I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but whatever. I think Hallis did pretty good though, and it was probably generally one of my more favorite ones. Number two, Mario J. J did freaking delicious. That's why in the solo I did hashtag sexy beatbox because it's true. The flow was pretty good. The beatboxing was pretty good as well. Roasting, it's morally debatable. I feel like there were just morally smaller roasts, but there's not that many roasts Jay could have done on PZ because like PZ's content is a little bit smaller, so there's not that much he can really roast him about. Overall, though, I think Jay did pretty good. I like I said, second favorite beatbox in the series is out of 32 is pretty good. But yeah, we have number one, my opinion, my favorite beatbox of the series so far, our random person. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this one was something else. I think our random person did pretty freaking good with this beatbox. The flow was great. The roasting was great. The roasting was amazing. Beatboxing literally outmatched. The thing is, I just generally like this one a lot more. I like the intent of hugeness. It's really catchy. It's really memorable as well. Like dun 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 dun. Like it has that like twist to it. It's like oh my gosh. But either way though, I think he did pretty freaking good. And yeah, that's my ranking for FYB. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is already freaking long enough. I mean, what'd you expect? It's 32 solos to rank. Um, please do subscribe. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah. Uh, goodbye.